Alectra. Whew, that took a lot of energy out of me. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, today I'm talking about something that I did in the past. And you know, I feel like to bring it up and to apologize and explain is a real big girl thing of me. So but I definitely do have to, I feel like I have to get this out of the way. But as you guys have seen in the past, a video that used to be up is no longer up anymore. And today is kind of like explaining that video, like really going more into depth of that video and what has happened since that video. And if you don't know what video I'm talking about, I don't remember the title. Off-camera friend, do you remember the title? I feel like you probably don't.
Before you judge me for blocking her, watch this.
So, I made that video out of being hurt, I guess you could say. I made that video out of being hurt, but the reasons why I was hurt actually turned out to not be as true as I thought that they were. You know, everyone around me was kind of encouraging me. You know, I was really influenced by the people around me. Like an old friend of mine told me, you are the product of the 5 people around you. And I was the product of the 5 people around me. And it's sad to say, and it's sad that I had to come to terms with that, but it is what it is, and I thank God for, you know, that whole process that I went through. But you know, things had to be done that way, otherwise I wouldn't end up here, you know. But yeah, I definitely did have to take that video down and come out with the story of all of that. Like I said, I was influenced by those around me to definitely put it up, like do it, even if this happens, you're fine because you'll just get more clout, Like everything about life at that time was about numbers and clout and everything. And now I'm kind of living off of like how people really make me feel, you know, and not based off of numbers, thank God.
Period.
Period poo. This is like kind of like weird for me, the fact that I have to come on the internet and say this, but you guys know that I keep it a buck with you. I keep it 100. Everything that I can share with you guys, I share with you. Sometimes I overshare. I really do overshare with you guys. But the only person that definitely did call me out, I wouldn't even say called me out, but had you know, his mind on right, his head screwed on right, whatever, was Dre. And he was the only person that was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that, like you shouldn't do that, and I really shouldn't have. Like I said, I was hurt and I was influenced by those around me. I feel like I should put my knees down because you guys might think it's my boobies. But to even tell this story, I need the person that it really affected to be in it, and I need them to share their story. So if you want, you can like come in.
Oh my God, if I want?
If you want.
Really? I can?
Over here we have choices.
I can.
And
I'm just coming before this gets any worse.
Look who it is! Oh
hey guys!
We have camera together! Surprise YouTube!
Who saw this? Who saw this coming?
Who saw this coming?
Who saw this coming?
Maybe we should have kept our friendship
Maybe
on the
a
DL
couple
more.
people.
We should have kept it on the DL
posted.
more before we like.
I mean, they kind of probably already know.
Yeah, I mean, they put 2 and 2 together once we did that.
I mean, if you guys are real ones, then you already know. If you're not a real one, then surprise, Shawty!
Surprise!
We're here.
Surprise, Shawty! So, by the way, if you guys didn't know, she started story times on my channel. Ever since that story time, she started a whole new chapter.
I started a tradition. What can I say?
She did. You influenced a lot.
I'm so happy to have inspired an entire series. Anyways, from the very beginning. Okay, well, I mean, this really isn't the beginning in any way, but when Alectra posted the video, no, it's like it's just catching up. But when Alectra posted that video, I remember seeing it, and I mean, I knew that we weren't on good terms, because the thing was, when you leave, you can't be on good terms. You can cut out whatever I say that you can't keep in. But basically, like, you know, when someone is kind of separating themselves from,
maybe before you go on, I should tell you that these are completely unedited.
They're completely okay, sick. Oh, alright, okay, it's already
kind of careful.
Alright, okay, careful. So I knew that we weren't gonna be on such good terms at that point in time.
Yeah.
However, you know, we were still like kind of texting on and off, and then I went and hung out with someone that I knew you didn't like very much, and then that night we got into kind of like a fight, and then the video got posted. And when I saw the video, I was like, oh, like, damn, like, I mean, obviously, like, I can say this all because we've already talked about it, so it was kind of like, I was like upset that you'd done that, but at the same time, I completely understood.
This is, again, Capri, I completely understood. Just call me out, bro.
Okay.
Call me out.
It was a dick move. It really was. It really was. You know it, I know it, but the thing is, like, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I've done things to people, and I've been influenced by people, and done things that I shouldn't have done, pertaining to social media, to personal lives. Like, I mean, we all make mistakes. Everyone is bound to make mistakes, and again, I think I was actually the old friend that told you, like, 5 people, like, you are the product of the 5 closest people in your life, and it's true. It really is.
Which is insane, like, how true that is.
No, it really is. It can really change a whole person. But anyways, yeah, so that was kind of the beginning. That was right after the video got posted. That was the beginning.
And it wasn't really the beginning of our downfall, because do you remember when I was in Costa Rica? I don't know if you remember that.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I can't even say what I was told.
And then I left.
Yeah, and then you left.
I don't even think I know what you were told.
I don't think we ever talked about it. I never told you. I felt terrible.
Oh!
Off camera.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, and then, what was it that I was just about to say? I forgot.
And then I came back, and all of a sudden I was like, want to be Britney Spears? Like,
yeah, you were going to be Britney. You have 0 talent. I want you to know that you are want to be Britney. I hope you shave your head off.
Bro, I hope one day to be Britney.
But
no, Dixie just did that. I can't do that. Then I'd be a Wally Dixie.
Yeah. God, you just want to be everybody.
What can I say?
But that video came out, and I think that was like kind of the last time I saw you. Before that video came out was the last time I saw you, and I remember your dad coming to the house that I was at.
The cactuses.
The cactuses.
Is it cacti or cactuses?
I don't know grammar whatsoever.
I mean, I do, but anyways.
Let me turn off this fan. I'm so sorry, guys.
The plant that never dies.
The plant that never dies that I still have. But
you didn't kill it?
No, I didn't kill it. It's outside.
Wow.
I used to have it in there.
Oh my god.
And now I don't anymore. But so I remember your dad coming over.
7-Eleven coffee. Hold up.
I remember her dad coming over and gifting us plants. And me, I was like, that is so, like, why would he do that? Like, I was like, does his family even know that he's over here? But
I didn't.
But also, like, being the age that we are, we don't really see the way our parents see things. Our parents see things for really what it is, and we kind of, like, we make up our own narrative, I want to say, to see the good in people.
Well, I mean, we're more naive because we haven't experienced you're jaded by your bad experiences. We've been jaded less.
Yeah, we've been jaded way less, and we don't have much knowledge of how...
I wouldn't say way less.
But, you know, we don't have the knowledge that our parents really have, and our parents kind of see exactly what things are. And, you know, at the end of the day, I hate that word. That phrase. Now that I see the big picture, I do realize what he was doing, and he really was protecting you in so many different ways, which is insane.
For views, though. Oh my god.
This one's for the views. Capri.
If it helps you.
If it helps me make
I'll
money.
allow you to apologize one last time.
Okay. Capri, Aaliyah,
As long as you promise never to apologize for this ever again.
Oh, shoot. I can't promise that because there's times where I look at you and I just go, dang, I did that to her.
Shut up! Literally shut up!
Bad, bro.
No, last time.
I'm not promising
you can do it
that. But Capri, Aaliyah, Everett, I do apologize for making that video for you, and I feel so terrible.
It's okay!
It's not okay.
Yes!
That's the thing I don't like about her. She says it's okay when everyone knows deep inside it's not okay. But, yeah, so, and then I haven't talked to her for months after that. And I honestly, I did. I blocked her on everything. I really did. And I felt so alone after me and you weren't friends anymore. Because
karma's a bitch.
Karma is it. I was so, bro, karma for real though. I got karma after that. But, you know, I was alone. I didn't have any girls around me. I started to, like, isolate myself from all the girls that were still in the group. Yeah, and I just, like, really didn't want to get close to any females after that. I was like, bro, like, females are the worst, this, that, and the third, you know. But, you know, like I said, I was really alone. I was around a whole bunch of dudes all the time, and she was my only person that, like, we could talk to. We would sit in the bathroom for hours.
Bond about just
life. We would bond about life. We were in relationships at the same time. We got out of relationships around the same time.
No, like at the same time.
At the
like,
same
the time was like uncanny for most of it.
For real. Like,
although, you know,
we've been through a lot. So besides Anjay, I would say that this girl is someone that I could definitely say anything around, which we said the other day. We can literally say anything around each other and know that it's going to stay there. Because if you know how this world works, or you know how the industry works, you say one thing and it gets around to like 50 different people, and it was switched. You know, your words were switched.
Oh my god, literally.
So a few months go by, and this was when I was still there. This was when I was still there, and I was really, really sad and alone, and everyone noticed that. I even tried to go out and make new girlfriends, and I really couldn't. I met these two girls at a car meet, and I, like, introduced myself, and, you know, they weren't on social media, so I was excited. I was like, ooh, but I still, like, could not make friends. Like, no matter, not, like, make friends, like, just a girlfriend. Just, like, one girlfriend that I can, like, talk
well, but
to.
I mean, it's just, like, I've experienced that, too, where you just, like, you shut off, and it's like you can, like, half-ass try, but you can't really fully put yourself out there to try and meet new people when you're in that mindset.
When I tell you my, like, feelings completely shut off, they, like, shut off. I was no longer, like, I didn't even try to be nice to people. Like, I was just like, bro, like, everyone just get out of my way, don't talk to me. I had no one to talk to. I had one person, and that was, like, Dre, and then I had another person, and that, you know. But I had, like, that one person, which was Dre, and I could talk to him about anything, but it still wasn't the same, because for those who have, like, a girl best friend, that's, like, your dog. That's, like, your for real homie. You can go out dressed up in whatever way you want to, if you want to, like, get some attention, or if you want to, like, dress bummy like that. Like, you know what it's like to have a girlfriend. And so eventually I got kind of tired of it, because there was a podcast, and I didn't watch it. I was just told about it. I just came downstairs and it was going, and I was just like, wow.
I think I saw that. I think that was documented.
Was it?
It was.
I had no idea that was. So that kind of hurts.
It might not have been that
Oh.
particular experience. There was definitely a recreation of it that was documented.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I was gonna say, when I had no idea that was being filmed. But if you're talking about that one video where we were sitting down and, like, pulled it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, I remember that. But you know, I had no idea about this video, and then I, like, heard some of it, and I was like, man, whatever. And then I think you did that other video, and then there was another video where you, like, used my silhouette.
Oh my god,
I was
yes.
dead, bro. I texted you, and I was like, I hope
Oh my god,
Did you see those text
I'm not
messages?
gonna. No, I never saw those text messages, but I'm not gonna lie. I did it out of spite, like, completely out of spite. Like, it wasn't even. Like, I would have told you if it was a clout move. Like, I literally did it because I wanted.
Petty.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but bro, when I saw it, I texted you. I kind of just want to pull up what I texted you, but I don't want people to know what I said. Because, like I said, I keep it a buck with you. Like this. It was bad.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
are you rethinking the editing thing?
It's fine. I'll just play it back and see what happened.
Facts.
But yeah,
play it back in your Premiere and see what happens.
So, we're laughing, but we're crying on the inside. And then so eventually I just got like really, really tired and sad of not having someone, and I also like realized.
Bro, I swear, like something I realized too is when you're constantly receiving negative energy, like you just feel like shit all of the time. Or I don't know. Sorry, you feel like crap all the time. Like you just when you're doing like things that you know are toxic, because I mean everyone has a conscience, and like I mean I was doing things like that too. Like you just go home at the end of the day feeling like not happy with yourself. Oh, and God. I think that's something that's changed drastically for me in the past couple of months, is like I will not surround people with, like I will not let myself I will not be surrounded by people who make me not feel good about myself. Like when I go home I feel like I didn't do anything good.
I no longer want to question myself worth.
Yeah, exactly.
No, for real. And she was there every time I questioned my self-worth, every time I cried, every time I like second guessed anything.
Bro, for real, but me too. Like you were there for me when I was doing all that stuff.
Bro, like anytime I ever had to talk to someone, we would just head over to the bathroom, lock the door.
Yeah, it was like whenever you
it's like the stuff that we can't say.
Oh God.
But I swear to God, soon all of the stuff that like we can't like fully say right now will be out.
The real truth will come out.
The real truth, y'all. How many real truth videos are you gonna make? Whatever, get off my D. But yeah,
Alectra, how many real truth?
I got like really sad and alone, and I also realized my mistake, and so I tried to hit you up. Was it on Snap? Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to hit her up on Snap, and that was when you didn't have me blocked on Snap.
I did have you blocked on. No, I had you unadded on Snap.
Yeah, you had me unadded, and because I could see your Snap.
But I have my Snap so that if I haven't added someone back, I can't see what they text me.
Dang, mean. Anyway,
so I couldn't see what you texted me until I was thinking about you one day. I was like, because I remember like seeing your name pop up on added, and then I was like, wait, I'm gonna add her back, and then I saw what you texted me.
Bro, this is the crazy part. So I hit you up like, I can't remember exactly when, but I hit her up on Snap, and I think all I said was like, hey, or I apologized in the Snap.
You apologized.
I apologized, and I was like, hey, like I just want to let you know, like I'm sorry, da 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 da. So a day goes by, Andre comes up to me and he goes, Capri just snapped me, and I was like, wow, so she's not gonna talk to me, but she gonna talk to my family. And so I was really butthurt about that, bro. I was like sad, and then I had already had you unblocked on text, and that's when you reached out to me and you were like, hey, and I forgot what you said, but then we just like, I was like, hey, I hit you up on Snap just like to apologize to you.
Yeah.
And I think from there we were still kind of separate. We weren't like besties once again.
Like we weren't like talking. It was kind of just like okay, now we're mutual. What?
I forgot to add when we ran into each other at VidCon.
No, you gotta add this part.
Okay,
add this part.
So keep in mind, this is when the video was out. We were no longer friends. I blocked her on everything.
I talked about this on the podcast.
Did you? Was the podcast before?
No, the podcast was before this. The podcast was like months before this.
Yeah. Okay. So what was it? June.
No, it wasn't.
When?
Actually, I don't know. Okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
So, I get invited to this VidCon thing with Straight Up Driven, and I was like, okay, bet. So, I wanted my friends to pull up with me, so I invited Dre, and I invited somebody else. And we get there, you know, we're having a good time. It's fun. I'm walking around the party. I happen to walk inside the building of the party, and I see this blonde hair. And I'm like, no, it was purple. It was purple blondish.
It was, yeah.
I was like, ain't no way. At first, I didn't see you. I saw some other people, and I was like, oh. And I ran back. I was like, Andre, guess who's here? Da, 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 da. And I had my camera with me.
Oh.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go up to her, because I was like, it can't be that bad. After I already bashed you on the internet, it can't be that bad when I see her. So I go up to her, and I'm like, hi. And your facial expression, it was like It's like you
I was like, oh my god, I felt like I did. Okay, I was taking pictures like with all these people that were in LA that I hadn't seen in so long, because like, you know, I was like high on a hill, like on some Rapunzel shit. Like.
On some Rapunzel.
anyways, so then I was seeing people that I hadn't seen in forever, like reconnecting, all this stuff, and then I get this tap on my shoulder and I turn around, it's Alectra, and I was like, but I knew that like her homies were there, so I thought that.
So sorry about that. But okay, so you turned around because I tapped you on the shoulder.
Oh yeah, and then she asked me to film.
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let's get this documented.
Because what else would you do?
Who was there? Will was there. Will was like catching pictures. Like everyone was trying to like get the.
No. This was in front of like 50 people too, and like I'm pretty sure everyone was staring at us because like everyone knew like this.
Everyone knew exactly what happened. Like everyone knew, so everyone was trying to get like pictures of us communicating.
Yeah.
And it was such short communication, and I was like, if you want to say no, just say no, and I left.
Like, well, because you know the way I am. I was like, well.
She was like, I have to ask my mom.
She was like, you can say no. I was like, no.
Yeah, I was like,
okay, bye.
Yeah, I was like, okay, bye. So, at that point, I just wanted to leave the party. I was like, okay, like, we saw the cars. I had such a good time. House of Beretti was great. Like, I want to go. And so, yeah, so back to where, she had hit Dre up, and then she finally hit me up, and, I had reached out to apologize to her.
Okay, but initially I hit you up before.
Dre? No.
Really?
Yeah.
I did that because I couldn't find you. I told you that, right?
F off.
No, I actually did.
Bro, you had my number.
Bro.
You had to unblock me to send that.
I don't block people. I didn't know how to unblock someone. I'm serious. I don't block people.
She's Canadian, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Like, people don't make me mad enough to block them. Like, I'm just gonna stop texting you. So, like... But I actually couldn't find your number, and I thought that you had me blocked. So I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. And I knew that you'd added me on Snap, so I was searching your name in Snap, and it like wasn't popping up. So that's when I texted your cousin.
So yeah, so I reached out to apologize to her, and it wasn't like we were besties after that. It like took, I think, a few like more text messages and a little FaceTime call here and there. And it honestly wasn't awkward for me.
It wasn't awkward for me either.
It was kind of like I just haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
And we like caught each other up on life and all of that. So that is how me and Capri became besties again. Well, can we say besties?
Yeah.
We can?
Yeah.
Ah, come on, me. Yeah.
Yo, title this week, we got back together.
We're gonna need a real good thumbnail.
Yo, we stop.
Stop. But yeah, so that's how we came back together. And for people being like, oh my god, you're so toxic. First off, that video.
We were toxic.
We were. Get it right. First off, that video was, like I said, I completely regret that video. Took the video down after it made me some money.
Not a flag out thing to do.
Not a flag out thing to do.
It wasn't monetized.
It wasn't monetized?
No.
No, you know I have no idea what these YouTube.
There were no ads on it. I thought that was quite tasteful of you, actually.
So I didn't.
I noted that, yeah. No,
Oh.
you didn't.
Dang. Well,
Probably a few subs though.
can I monetize it and like put it back up so I can make some money?
I did record this song. It's called Poser.
And it was about me.
It's pretty good. Can I put it out?
Yes.
Okay. The video's fine then.
Oh, okay. Good. So we're good.
Okay, we're good.
We can make money
Problem
off
solved.
of each other's pain. But yeah, guys, me and Capri are back. It was kind of like not that, not a big story as I thought it was gonna be, but I feel like everyone was kind of like waiting.
I mean, the story would be bigger, but like we couldn't.
We can't share
At the
lot.
moment.
Yeah, I feel like maybe 3-4 years from now, maybe.
I'm thinking when I move out of the country.
And like go under a different name.
Yeah.
We can tell stories about
Good
these
plastic
girls.
surgeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will become white. I will bleach my skin so I can tell those stories. But anyway, so, and a lot of people are asking me, will you ever be friends with anyone in Go Fam? Me, the only person that like really like was my best friend was her, and maybe one other person, but that's like, So really it was just her that I would only really make up with. Everyone else, I'm cool, I'm chilling. I'm trying to go into a different space and be surrounded by different people now. And, you know, we both have, like, really, really big dreams and really big goals that we want to accomplish. And I feel like, for me, I can't go backwards anymore.
Nah.
But this was the one person that I definitely had to, like, set stuff right with before I could move on with my life.
Nah, for real. For real.
For realsies. So, do you have anything to add to that?
I mean, I feel like we addressed... I mean, that's kind of just the story of what happened between us. I know that there's still going to be people being like, oh, well, there's still going to be people not supporting us always, but, like,
yeah.
I mean, you're never really going to know what happened in our lives. I mean, I don't think we even really know what happened in our lives.
Yeah, we can't put it together.
But
we're confused.
But at the end of the day, we appreciate everyone that's been supportive.
For real. We love you guys. And yeah, just thank you for supporting me through everything and supporting her. And
for real.
For those that, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to bring this up. For those that sent her death threats, that's really weird of you.
No, I didn't get most of them, don't worry.
Oh, okay, good. So you can send them to other people. But I'm playing. Don't ever send anyone death threats. It's, like, really weird.
Yeah, no, it is, honestly.
And I know, like, I don't know who sent them. I
just want you guys to know personally, when y'all send me death threats, it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm kind of like... I've never told
Not anymore. Well, maybe I can't say too much on my part, but I wasn't...
To most people.
Yeah, I wasn't reaching out to her or following her, like, to make other people mad. This was because I felt a certain way, and I just needed her back in my life.
And we took, like, months off of being friends. Like, it took us months to, like, bring us hanging out to the internet, too. Yeah, and so, like, because I know definitely now I'm way less quick to bring, like, friendships and personal relationships in my life to the internet, and I'm sure you are too.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we took a long time to come back to the internet, and now we back.
I think we didn't even follow, like, even when we were talking, we didn't follow each other yet.
I don't follow anyone. Like, I literally, I don't know, I forget.
But one scary thing about the internet is bringing your relationships to the internet. Like I've said before, if I date anyone, y'all are not gonna know. That is just gonna be, to me,
never again.
Never again. Not a lot of my friendships are gonna be online. I don't care if they are an influencer, if they are a TikToker or whatever, it's not gonna be online. My personal friendships is now, I can say, my business, and who I hang out with isn't dictated by anyone anymore.
As it should be.
So that's pretty much the story. Yeah. And maybe you'll see our booties somewhere else next month.
On
I don't
TikTok,
know.
Maybe.
When I post again next year.
Next month?
Next
year. Oh.
But I gotta
off the grid.
Yeah, I'm going off the grid. I gotta go to Atlanta, and she's gotta go. Where are you going to college? No.
No. I've been like vlogging about it and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
No, but I don't know, gap year vibes.
She's gotta go, I gotta go, so we'll see you guys later. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. Peace.